This is an absolutely massive train. I mean, they're actually joining it between the noses of those sort of duckbill noses, joined together. I'm trying to find coach 22, and I'm coming nowhere near it. So I'll keep hunting, but my confidence is starting to drop. But it is a very, very long train. I think they're going for the Guinness Book of Records with this one. It's extremely long. I don't know. I might actually ask this person ahead, because I'm dubious about this. Yeah, I walked the full length of this monster train, and they really are monsters. They're big. And I could not find my coach. It's number 22, and there was no indication of that name anywhere here. So I went down and saw some woman, which of course is down the other end of the train, so it was quite a walk to get back to see her, to clarify the situation. And she just insisted, oh, 21's as good as 22 in effect. And that was her logic. And when I came back here, there was a 22 on the coach, so obviously they'd been slow in putting it on, but it looks like it's a first class coach or something. I may be wrong. It's got this thing, solo executive there, so yeah, maybe I've been bumped, because I've got this nice table here too, and so yeah, maybe it is, but I don't know how they're going to get this monster getting at the speeds they're going. They've got a lot of different engines attached together, but I'm amazed that they've got so many. I mean, I would have thought the momentum in such a huge train creates a few dangers, because how do you stop something going that fast? I suppose you can never stop it when it gets the speeds this thing does. But yeah, it's just, I've never seen this many carriages together. It's huge. Anyway, I hope they're not there doing it. And I hope I'm in Seville in one piece in 2.5 hours. But oh, it's been a stressful day. That's another example of things that come up in travel you don't expect. The unexpected everywhere. We pulled out exactly on time at 1 o'clock, 1300 hours. So there was a little altercation just before someone who was sitting directly opposite me, his family. They were told they couldn't have the table. They say they booked, so there's a bit of an altercation between him and the official about it. So a few Los Cientos going, so he was apologising a few times, and the official had moved him on, moved their customer on to another place. So I don't think he was too happy. But just slowly moving out of the station with numerous engines pushing this incredible number of coaches along, and soon we'll pick up a bit of speed. It'll be interesting. Nice day. The next tour for me is to I'll probably catch that bus, but if that doesn't work out, just get myself a taxi and a big bugger. But if that doesn't, if that eventuates, then I can at least call up this contact at Holy Reds and confirm I'm going to be there. So that's good. But I'm not sure whether I can take a suitcase onto the bus for a start. So, but anything to avoid paying taxis, there's no need, because the bus actually stop is really close to where I'm staying. It's only a very short distance, so why not? It's 13 minutes past 1 and we're moving now. There's no slouching by this train right now. You can see it's really going fast. I think it was the 269 kilometers per hour. Can't read it that well, but we're going a fair belt. We only crawled for about 5 to 7 minutes maybe while we were in the environs of Madrid. And since we got out, it's full on.
Şeye kadar gidelim ya. Pente bunun başka bir tarafa. Nasıl? nasıl başına gidiyor. Orada olabilir.
I can't give you work nigh much longer, Mr. Spock. These engines are beginning to show signs of stress.
Well, I'm waiting outside of the place that I'm going to rent, or am renting, and a kind taxi driver just basically sent, well actually it was a good thing I used the taxi driver. It's quite hot, it's 37 degrees, so it's not good weather to try to get on the buses and what have you, but I tried ringing using the new SIM card, didn't work, and so unfortunately I turned up here and I thought, look, the only option is to get the taxi driver to ring for me. I gave him a small tip. It was only 10 euros, is quite reasonable, I thought. And so he was quite happy to do that for me. So I spoke to a guy from Holyrood who didn't actually understand much English, and so I put him on. I put the taxi driver on to explain the address, and then I stated my name, and he knew who I was. So it's all good. Now, hopefully, around half hour or so time, they'll be here to give me the keys, and I can finally settle in. But that was really the smart move. I thought it was going to cost me about 25 euros or something ridiculous for the taxi. I mean, it shouldn't. It's such a short distance, but some of the taxi drivers can be pretty dodgy, and this guy is a nice young guy, and he's pretty honest. So that worked out really well. So now I'm just here and playing the waiting game, but that's fine by me. It's a beautiful spot. It's bloody warm. It is 37 degrees. You can feel it. But it's actually quite quiet. I'm surprised how quiet. I suppose it's like it was. Well, I can't all be siestaing, but and siesta normally happens between 12 and 2. I would have thought, but or maybe later in the afternoon. But I'm here early anyway, so it's really good. It worked out well. So I'm quite pleased. And my place will probably be up the top there. It's going to be very nice, very central. So after all the travails of today, things have turned out pretty damn good. I'll give you a small tour. There's another alleyway there, and just about a block or two there's the Bull Ring from there, and there's a stack of eating places down there, cafes and the like. So there's no shortage of tapas and what have you, so it's pretty good. And I'll be so happy when I finally get the guy to come around with the keys. And I mean, there shouldn't be any problem now. I've stated it on here. They've confirmed the address. I know that the taxi driver's got it right because he's told them what the address was, and it should all be fine. Looking good. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you, or entertainment or whatever, and either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great. But please don't ignore me. That's the worst thing you can do on YouTube, is be ignored.